Touchdown!
Everyone else is asleep.
Oh, come on, I'm doing my best. With the time change, it's hard enough just staying awake for the games.
Sleeping is always an option.
Never. I gotta support my team. And thank you for staying up with me.
Only because you promised me to take the class during the halftime. And you're welcome.
And right on cue, there's the half. I'm ready, but I'm not getting off the couch.
Neither am I, but at least we should turn on the lights.
Hello and welcome to the United Arts Studies, bringing you together to learn what you choose. Thank you for your continued dedication to our course. And now for our artist selection. Sandro Botticelli.
What a classic!
My choices are always classy.
Botticelli, born 1445, is a Florentine painter of the early Italian Renaissance. His full name is Alessandro di Mariano di Vanni Filipepe, while his pseudonym is derived from his brother's nickname, Botticellio, translated literally as small barrel. His most famous pieces contain mythological subjects, but the majority of his paintings carry strong religious themes. These theological works include some of the biblical scenes of the world-famous Sistine Chapel and a full illustration of Dante's Divine Comedy, one of the many commissions by the Medici family. Though famous during his lifetime, Botticelli faded into obscurity for 300 years. However, painters of the 19th century adopted many aspects of his style, returning him to the fame he maintains today. Click the subjects you would like to know more about.
Wow, not a forgotten genius.
That's okay, baby. I haven't been forgotten.
No, I was talking about Bach. It was almost 100 years after his death before his works were even recognized.
Well, better late than never. Which one do you want to click?
Well, I insist we click more than one this time.
Well, then I'm picking first.
Well, go for it.
15th century Photoshop. While painting women, Botticelli favored idyllic beauty over realistic forms. He often lengthened his models' arms, narrowed their shoulders, and placed them in impossible poses to sustain. For example, Venus, in the artist's most famous work, has a disproportionate torso, to the extent that she would not be able to walk in reality.
Wow, some things never change.
Yep. And now anyone with an app can be Botticelli. My turn.
A model of love. The model for many of Botticelli's works is Simonetta Vespucci, cousin-in-law of Amerigo Vespucci. This famously beautiful girl attracted the attention of noblemen and artists throughout the whole of northern Italy. Botticelli was no exception. He captured her beauty in many of his works, most famously in The Birth of Venus and Primavera, painted 10 years after her death from memory. Upon his death, he requested to be buried in the Florentine church of Ognissanti to remain forever at the feet of his muse.
Well, isn't that beautiful?
Now let me show you this beauty.
No objections here.
The Birth of Venus, 1486. Atypical of the time, this piece is painted on an enormous 6 by 9 foot canvas rather than wood. The title was given to the painting over 3 centuries later. It refers to the goddess's birth after the sea waters were made fertile by the castration of Caelus. However, the painting's subject is actually in the moments following, in which the goddess, blown in by the wind god Favonius, arrives on land for the first time.
Simonetta might have the admiration of all Italy, but Venus is desired by the world.
A true beauty. But look at her here. Modest and aloof.
Does she desire? A woman's desire.
the great mystery of mankind. But I'm sure among them is a love of her own.
A woman from the sea, not unlike the mermaid. Perhaps she should plead her love to the message-ku high above.
Reciting her wishes in a song to the moon.
Wow, I've really got nothing to say.
Really? You?
Yep. And it has nothing to do with the fact that the game's back on.
All right. Go team.